Hi friends, welcome to all. In this video we are going to see the packet tracer activity, troubleshooting PPP with authentication. Here we can see our addressing table. Also we will go through the objectives of this packet tracer activity. In part 1, diagnose and repair the physical layer. In part 2, diagnose and repair the data link layer. And in part 3, diagnose and repair the network layer. Also, we will go through the scenario here. The routers at your company were configured by an inexperienced network engineer. Several errors in the configuration have resulted in connectivity issues. Your boss has asked you to troubleshoot and correct the configuration errors and document your work. Using your knowledge of PPP and standard testing methods, find and correct the errors. Make sure that all of the serial links use PPP CHAP authentication and that all of the networks are reachable. The passwords are Cisco and class. We will come to part 1. Diagnose and repair the physical layer. Step 1. Diagnose and repair the cabling. Examine the addressing table to determine the location of all connections. Verify cables are connected as specified. Then diagnose and repair any inactive interfaces. Coming to the topology, here we can see device and their interfaces. R1 gigabit Ethernet 0/1, then a serial interfaces. Coming to the router R2 gigabit Ethernet 0/1 and serial interfaces. And coming to R3 gigabit Ethernet 0/1 and serial interfaces. So we will verify one by one. Coming to R1, here we can see this interface gigabit Ethernet 0/1. This is serial 0/0/1. We have to verify that. Yes, it's correct. And other side we can see serial 0/0/0. Then coming to this interface, it's serial 0/0/0, and other side serial 0/0/0. Yes, it's correct. And coming to this connection, here we can see serial 0/0/1 and other side serial 0/0/1. Also we can see gigabit Ethernet, it's a 0/1, and here also we can see it's a gigabit Ethernet 0/1. By observing this topology, here we can see all the interfaces are inactive. Here we can see that. So we are going to activate all these interfaces first. We will start from R1 CLI. Password is Cisco. Enable. Password is class. Configure terminal. Now we'll go to the interface gigabit Ethernet 0/1 and we will give no shut command. Now we will go to interface serial 0/0/0 and we will give no shut command. And now we will go to the interface serial 0/0/1 and we will give no shut command. Now we will go to the next router, that is R2. Here we can see two interfaces we must activate, serial 0/0/0 and serial 0/0/1. Here we can see gigabit Ethernet interface is already activated. Coming to R2 CLI, password is Cisco. Enable. Password is class. Configure terminal. We will go to the interface serial 0/0/0. No shutdown. And to the next interface serial 0/0/1. No shutdown. Now we will go to the device R3. Cisco. Enable. Password is class. Configure terminal. We will go to the interface serial 0/0/0 and we will give no shut command. And going to the next interface serial 0/0/1. No shutdown. And we will go to the gigabit Ethernet also interface gigabit Ethernet 0/1. No shutdown. Coming to the topology, here we can see now all the interfaces are active. Now we will come to part 2, diagnose and repair the data link layer. In that, step 1, examine and set clock rates on the DCE equipment. Examine the configuration of each router to verify that a clock rate has been set on appropriate interfaces. Set the clock rate of any serial interfaces that requires it. Now we will verify that the clock rate has been set or not on all these appropriate interfaces. First of all, we will verify on R1. Here we can see the DCE side, the interface serial 0/0/0. So we will verify that. Show controllers serial 0/0/0. And here we can see it's DCE and clock rate 64000. Now we'll check it on R2 on the interface serial 0/0/1. Show controller serial 0/0/1. Here we can see it's a DCE connection, and here we can see the clock rate is 20 lakh. So this is default clock rate, so we have to change this clock rate in this router R2. Also we will verify on R3. Show controllers serial 0/0/0. Yes, here itself we can see that DCE side. Yes, it's DCE. Clock rate is 64000. Yes, it's correct. So we have to set a clock rate only on the device R2 for the interface serial 0/0/1. Coming to the router R2. Configure terminal. We have to go to the interface serial 0/0/1 and we have to set the clock rate 64000. Now we will come to step 2, examine the encapsulation on the DCE equipment. All of the serial interfaces should be using PPP as the encapsulation type. Change the encapsulation type to PPP for any interface that is set otherwise. We will start from R1, CLI. Here we are going to give the command show interfaces. First of all, we will check on serial 0/0/0, and here we can see its encapsulation is hdl-c. So for this interface we have to change this encapsulation type from hdl-c to PPP. Now we will verify on serial 0/0/1 on R1. Here we can see it's correct. Encapsulation type is PPP. So in this router R1 we have to change encapsulation type PPP for this interface serial 0/0/0. Now we will come to R2. Show interfaces. We will give serial 0/0/0, and here we can see encapsulation PPP. Yes, it's correct. Now we will go to serial 0/0/1. Not controllers, so we have to give show interfaces serial 0/0/1. And here we can see the encapsulation is type is hdl-c. So here in this router R2 we have to give encapsulation type PPP for the interface serial 0/0/1. Coming to the last router R3. Show interfaces serial 0/0/0. Here we can see encapsulation given hdl-c. We have to change this type encapsulation type for this interface. Now we will check for the other one. Show interfaces serial 0/0/1. Here we can see encapsulation type is correct, PPP. So coming to router R3, we have to give encapsulation type PPP for the interface serial 0/0/0. Coming to the configuration, first of all we will do it on R1. Configure terminal, we have to go to the interface serial 0/0/0, and to here we are going to give encapsulation as PPP. Now we will come to R2 CLI, configure terminal, we have to go to the interface serial 0/0/1 and encapsulation type as PPP. And finally we will go to R3, configure terminal, we have to go to the interface serial 0/0/0 and encapsulation type as PPP. Now we will come to step 3. Examine and set CHAP usernames and passwords. Examine each link to verify that routers are logging into each other correctly. All CHAP passwords are set to Cisco. Use the debug PPP authentication command if needed. Correct or set any usernames and passwords that need it. Now we will examine CHAP username and passwords. First of all we will come to R1 and to here we will give a show running config and we will verify that. Here we can see username for R2, password Cisco, but here we can see it did not set for the R3. Right, and now we will come to the serial interfaces. Here we can see serial 0/0/0. Here we can see PPP authentication CHAP is not set. And coming to the interface serial 0/0/1, yes, PPP authentication PAP. Yes, so we must change this PAP to CHAP. Now we will verify on the router R2. Here we are going to give a show running config. We'll check for the username and password. Yes, here we can see that username R11. Oh yes, so here they set the username incorrectly. It should be R1 not R11, so we must change this. And username R3, password Cisco. Yes, it's correct. Now we will check the serial interfaces. Here we can see interface serial 0/0/0. They set PPP authentication CHAP. Right, coming to the next interface serial 0/0/1. Here we can see that PPP authentication CHAP is not set. Coming to the last router R3, show running config. Here we can see they set the username for R1, password Cisco. We have to set for the device R2 also. Now we will come to serial 0/0/0. Here they did not set PPP authentication CHAP. Coming to the next interface serial 0/0/1. Here they set PPP authentication, but they set for PAP. We have to set for the CHAP. Now we will make the changes one by one. First of all we will come to the router R1, configure terminal. Here we are going to set the username R3, password as Cisco. Now we have to go to the interface serial 0/0/0 and we have to set the PPP authentication as a CHAP. Also we have to go to the interface serial 0/0/1 PPP authentication as CHAP. Now we will do it on the router R2, configure terminal, username R1, password Cisco, and we have to remove the username R11. And now we will go to the interface serial 0/0/1, and we have to set the PPP authentication as CHAP. Now we will come to the router R3, configure terminal, username R2, password Cisco. Now we have to go to the interface serial 0/0/0, and here we have to give a PPP authentication as a CHAP. And now we will go to the interface serial 0/0/1, and here we will give a PPP authentication as CHAP. Now we will come to part 3, diagnose and repair the network layer. Step 1, verify the IP addressing. Check IP addresses against the addressing table and ensure that they are in the correct subnet with their connecting interface. Correct any IP addresses that overlap, are on the wrong interface, have the wrong subnet address, or are set to the host or broadcast address. Okay, we will start from the router R1. Here we will give the command show running config so that we can check the IP address, also its subnet to mask. We have the interface gigabit Ethernet 0/1. Here we can see that. Coming to gigabit Ethernet 0/1, yes, here we can see that, but here we can see no IP address set. And here we can see for the interface gigabit Ethernet 0/0, they set that IP address. So we have to remove this IP address and we have to set for this interface gigabit Ethernet 0/1. Right. Now we will come to the next interface, so that is serial 0/0/0. Here we can see the address, so we will match with our addressing table. It's 172.16.0.1 and the subnet to mask is 255.255.255.248. But here we can see the subnet to mask is in the addressing table, it's 252. So here the subnet to mask they assigned incorrectly. Now we will come to serial 0/0/1. Here we can see the IP address 172.16.0.9. Yes, it's correct. And the subnet to mask 255.255.255.252. Yes, it's correct. Now itself we will correct these IP address issues in this router R1. So first of all we have to remove the IP address for the interface gigabit Ethernet 0/0. So we have to go to the interface gigabit Ethernet 0/0 and we have to give a no IP address. Now we have to go to the interface gigabit Ethernet 0/1 and we have to set the IP address 10.0.0.1 and the subnet to mask 255.255.255.128. Now we have to go to the interface serial 0/0/0. Here they given the correct IP address, but the subnet to mask is incorrect. So we have to set the IP address 172.16.0.1. Now we have to set the subnet to mask, correct subnet to mask 255.255.255.252. Right, now we will verify this. Show running config. Here we can see, yes, now it's assigned. And coming to serial 0/0/0, here we can see the subnet to mask is changed. Now we will verify on R2. Password is Cisco, enable, password is class. Here we will give a show running config and we will verify each interfaces and their address. Here we can see for the R2 we have a gigabit Ethernet 0/1. Here we can see that, but no IP address set. So we have to set IP address for this interface G0/1, And coming to the next interface serial 0/0/0, the IP address is 172.16.0.2. Yes, it's correct. And the submit to mask 252. Yes, it's correct. Coming to the next interface, serial 0/0/1, 172.16.0.5. Yes, it's correct. Submit to mask 252. Yes, it's correct. So only we have to set IP address for this interface, gigabit Ethernet 0/1 as per our addressing table. Coming to the configuration on R2, we have to set IP address for the interface gigabit Ethernet 0/1. Configure terminal, we have to go to the interface gigabit Ethernet 0/1 and we have to set the IP address. Here is that. I copied from the addressing table. Now we have to give the subnet mask 255.255.255.224. Now we will come to the router R3. Password is Cisco. Enable password is class. So here we are going to give the command show running config and we are going to verify each interface IP address. Here we can see interface gigabit Ethernet 0/1. We will check with our addressing table. R3 10.0.0.129. Yes, it's correct. Subnet to mask 128, but they given here 0. So we have to correct this subnet to mask. And coming to serial 0/0/0 172.16.0.10. 172.16.0.10. Yes, it's correct. Coming to the subnet to mask 252. Yes, it's correct. Now we will go to the next interface serial 0/0/1. Here we can see no IP address set. So we have to set the IP address for this interface serial 0/0/1 in this router R3. Now we will make the needed changes in this router R3. Configure terminal. First of all, we will go to the interface gigabit Ethernet 0/1. So here they assigned the subnet to mask incorrectly. IP address, here is the address. Then the subnet to mask 255.255.255. It's 128. There they given 0. Now we will go to the interface serial 0/0/1. Here they didn't set the IP address. So we are going to set the IP address 172.16.0.6 and the subnet to mask 255.255.255.252. Coming to the last step, step 2, verify full connectivity by tracing a path from PC1 and PC3 to the web server. Coming to PC1, first of all we will ping from PC1 to our web server. Ping to our web server. Here is the address. Yes, we are getting the replay. Now we will give the traceset command to our web server. Yes, trace complete. Here we can see in this traceset it goes through from PC1 to R1, then through R2, then to the ISP, then to the web server. Now we will do it from PC3 to web server. Yes, we are getting the replay. Now we will give the traceset command. Tracer to our web server. Here we can see traceset complete. Here if you observe this traceset command, here we can see the message goes from PC3 to R3, then it goes to R1, then it goes to R2, then to the ISP, and finally to our web server. Well, that's all in this packet tracer activity, troubleshooting PPP with authentication. Here we can see our completion status 100 out of 100. Friends, if you have any doubt in this packet tracer activity, please comment below. Also, if you like my video, give a thumb and don't forget to subscribe the channel so that you will get latest uploading video info into your mail. Thank you.